Well, hey, good morning, everybody. My name is Jared, and I host a daily live podcast where we discuss news and politics. And today, on Sunday of all days, I was going through my show, and I had someone in my comments say, I can understand why someone would be racist based on their experience. And I said that's absolutely an unacceptable line of thought, right? Your anecdotal experience cannot just like override the natural inappropriate level of bigotry that racism is, especially given that it's Russian propaganda. I just want to point out all the money spent, all the billions spent in overcoming racial divides that the West, the English speaking world, has gone through over the last several decades, right? And understand that I'm telling you that Russian propaganda is pushing racism into Western culture. And so, yes, 1,000% when you see someone that is racist, you have to point it out that the reason that you're able to excuse racism is because it's okay, and for that person to say, have you ever even been to a Balkan state? And it's like, because racism is pervasive in an area does not permit it, right? And ultimately our live got banned for a week for hate speech, and it's because I believe that I said racism is Russian propaganda. And so, hey, listen, I'll still be live every day on YouTube and Clapper for the next week while I go through my agency and have them appeal my ban and help me get my live back, hopefully sooner than a week. And if not, if they can't help me, I'll let you know too. But I want to make sure that I say I'm the kind of person, when I know I've been wronged, I'm the kind of person to seek community. Does that make sense? It's just when I feel like I've been wronged, for a lot of people, it's run and go post on social media, right? I joined a union today. And so a lot of people work that I know work from home, for the record, or they work in a job that doesn't have a union. And so I happen to work in finance, basically, as a certified debt specialist, right? Well, you can imagine working from home, there are like little to no protections for me. I'm at the whimsy of the company I work for, right? But in the light of what I perceive as a slight or an injustice, right? When, hey, me, the guy that shows up every morning, 8 a.m. to 9:30, and has for the last 5+ months, got banned for fighting against bigotry and racism, and saying that, hey, racism's Russian fucking propaganda. So that's why you won't see me in my live on TikTok for the next week. Okay, and there was a reason I deprioritized TikTok. Once Facebook got involved, once Mark Zuckerberg got involved, TikTok has sucked. It's gone down as a platform for me. So what I did is I went to the AFL-CIO and I perused the different unions, right? And there's all these different unions based on your job type. And all other occupants, all other jobs fall under what's called Working America. Okay? So I proudly joined Working America today as a work from home at-will employee, right? I too am perceived, regardless of my pay, right? I'm perceived as a dispensable worker, right? So I want to encourage you, in light of how you feel about, holy shit, a guy who hosts a daily live podcast where we discuss news and politics got banned from TikTok for hate speech after saying racism is Russian propaganda and that it's not okay to be racist. And that if you look back in your family tree, we're all cousins. So you disliking someone because of a difference in their color or skin is super fucking ignorant, especially given the fact that you're related. So instead of taking it out on TikTok, hey, join a union. Do what I did today. I'm putting my what is it? I'm doing what I tell other people to do, right? We need to join a union. Everybody needs to join a union. You want to join the same union as me? Join Work in America. If you need help finding it, I'll help you. Should be no problem. Have a good rest of your day.